There's a version of basketball that nobody talks about. Not the fast breaks, not the posters, not even the superstars. I'm talking about that kind of player who doesn't look dangerous at all. The one who moves slow, the one who barely jumps, the one who looks harmless. Until you realize you can't stop him. Because if a character like Winnie the Pooh stepped onto an NBA court, he wouldn't just survive, he'd break the game. And the scariest part, we've already seen it happen. And his name is Nikola Jokic. Let's be honest, when you picture the best basketball player in the world, you don't picture Winnie the Pooh. You picture speed, explosiveness, a body that looks like it was built in the lab. But Pooh waddles. Pooh pauses mid-walk like he forgot why he stood up. Pooh would look like he's in the wrong gym. And that's exactly why he'd be terrifying. Because the entire NBA is built on reacting threats you can see. A fast first step, you slide. A jumper, you contest. A dunk, you rotate. But what do you do when nothing looks like a threat? This is where it gets uncomfortable. Because Pooh isn't just a joke comparison. He's actually the perfect version of Nikola Jokic. Think about it. Jokic doesn't dominate like everyone else. He doesn't jump high, he doesn't run fast, he definitely doesn't overpower you. But he controls everything, and that's Pooh. Pooh isn't in a rush. Pooh isn't forcing anything. Pooh just exists in the game, and somehow, everything bends around him. Here's where the fairy kicks in. Because slow players shouldn't work. But Pooh's slowness isn't a weakness, it's a weapon. When you're fast, the defense reacts. When you're slow, the defense thinks. And thinking is where mistakes happen. Pooh would catch the ball, pause, look around like he's deciding between honey or a nap. And in that moment, the defense breaks. Someone helps too early, someone hesitates, someone forgets their assignment. And Pooh doesn't punish you with speed, he punishes you with certainty. Every great player has gravity, but Pooh's gravity is different. It's not explosive like shooters, it's not aggressive like slashers, it's quiet. Pooh would sit in the post like he's just resting, and defenders would think, I got this. Until suddenly, a cut happens behind them, a pass slips through a gap, the defense collapses without realizing it. That's what Nikola Jokic does. He doesn't force attention, he absorbs it. Like honey, sticky, slow, inescapable. Here's the part that would break the NBA. Pooh wouldn't just score, he'd see everything. Not in a flashy way, not in a look at me way, but in a quiet, inevitable way. You think you're guarding your man, and then the ball's already past you. You think the play is over, and then Pooh flips a pass over his shoulder like it was obvious. And the worst part, it wouldn't even look impressive. It would look normal, like it was always supposed to happen. You can't speed Pooh up, you can't outthink him, and you can't make him uncomfortable. Because Pooh doesn't operate on urgency, he operates on patience. Most players panic when the shot clock drops. Pooh waits for it, because the longer the possession, the more the defense cracks. That's what makes players like Nikola Jokic so dangerous. They don't beat you immediately, they let you beat yourself. Here's where it gets real. Because the scariest part isn't the skill, it's the confusion. Imagine guarding someone who looks slow, moves casually, doesn't seem locked in, but keeps destroying you. At some point, it stops being physical and it becomes mental. You start overthinking, you start hesitating, you start questioning yourself. And once that happens, you're done. Pooh wouldn't have highlight dunks, he wouldn't have viral crossovers, he wouldn't trend every night. But he would win, over and over. Because his game isn't built on moments, it's built on control. That's why players like Nikola Jokic keep proving everyone wrong. They don't look dominant, they are dominant. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The NBA is getting smarter. Faster doesn't always win anymore. Stronger doesn't always win anymore. The players who see the game differently are starting to take over. And Pooh would be the purest version of that. No wasted movement, no unnecessary energy, just understanding. So yeah, Winnie the Pooh in the NBA sounds ridiculous. Until you realize we already have proof this works. A player who looks unathletic, moves slow, doesn't fit the image of dominance, and still controls the entire game. That's not normal, that's not supposed to happen. And if a player like that becomes the blueprint, then the league isn't changing, it's being rewritten. But that's it for the video, y'all. If y'all enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and until later, I'll see you on Mars. Peace.
You telling me you falling out of love with me? Hope you can find find someone to love you better than I did. Taking our memories on love and treating it like nothing. Taking our memories on love and treating it like gossip. It's my love for my grandmother make me gentle when I care for you. Tell me you're falling out of love, breaking my heart in two.